Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing today? All of my cables just got really... Okay. Alright, sorry, I went to move something and I realized my cables were very tangled up, which is, not very helpful. But welcome to the stream, everyone. Very excited today. We're going to be playing around, I mentioned at the end of, last stream that I really wanted to play around with some Ceruledge today. Also, I thought I fixed my walking pad, but I don't think I did. That makes me so sad. How did I break this so quick? Like, I haven't even had this thing that long, and it's already having issues. And I don't know if there's, like, an easy way for me to fix it. I really should have looked at this more before I started the stream. I think that's kind of a my bad. I even considered it too, and then I just straight up didn't. Huh. Alright, we'll figure it out at some point, maybe. Well, welcome into the stream. I am here, ready and excited to play some Ceruledge EX. I haven't played Ceruledge EX, in a bit. The last time I think I was playing Ceruledge EX, we were playing with Drillbur still. I think everyone was like, oh, the Drillbur tech! It's unbeatable! And nowadays, I'm pretty sure the Drillbur tech is just a waste of a card. And we also get my soft resetting set up here. The goal today is to get to 2900. Should be pretty easy. A lot of the builds are still on Drillbur, are they? I don't know, it feels like with the Solrock, it's just a waste of that your bench space gets tight. I don't know. I need to play around with it more. I guess if that one, they might be playing like Area 0, so that way, just like one copy to set it up and drop. I don't know. Still thinking on it. First time playing. Oh my gosh, where'd my mouse go? I just feel like you're going to be tight on bench space, but maybe it's not that bad. Because again, it's been a minute since I played this. Says the guy who threw Kiss into Dango Rocks. Yeah. Like 30... Like, so many people have Kiss and Dango Rocks. What are you on about? That's like a pretty normal Dango Rocks build. It's fairly regular. Also, Togekiss works in a lot of different versions of Dango. You're the only person I've seen on it. You have not been looking at a lot of people. Impossible to get on board? Not at all. Super easy. The only time it sucks is if stuff gets prized. But I mean, that's for any version of playing a 101 line. Unlike stuff like where obviously you're specifically there for it, like Pidgeot is one I think of, but then you're typically playing a 2-1-2 line. But no, it's great, and it's fairly easy to get set up. 3 gimme, Luna Rock Genesect. 9 times out of 10, you don't need Genesect on board. It's very, very, very... I think in all the games I've played with Soul Dango Rocks, whatever you want to call it, I think of like all the games I've played with it, let's guesstimate I've played 15 games with it. Maybe a little bit more because we streamed the other night as well. I think I've maybe only benched Genesect in 3 of those matches. Because typically your draw power is so strong, you get a Goldango in hand, and you never have to put it down. So typically the bench is, or the board is Solrock, Lunatone, Togepi, 3 gimmies. Which even then, 2 gimmies and Genesect is typically fine enough, because then you can always Turo something later if it gets to it. For the most part, it's pretty easy to get on board. But for this one specifically, because you're also potentially playing in a Squawk, and I'm just thinking of wanting to leave space for maybe a Fez, because this one I'm thinking you want 2 Charcadets, 1 inactive, theoretically attacking when we're in late game. The 2 rocks on the bench. If you open the Squawk, I guess you still do have space for the Drillbur. I don't know. There is also, I don't know how I feel about the Legacy. I think the Legacy helps in a lot of different ways, but there's no way to draw Legacy, no way to find Legacy other than just drawing. Obviously, we fixed that with, you know, a draw 3 per turn and researches in Carmine, so it's going to be fairly... It's going to come up pretty often, but there's no way to draw it out. I don't know how I feel about it. The Blender, obviously, for quick attacks, but I mean, if you're able to get so much energy in the discard, the Drillbur's there, and obviously Legacy offsetting. But the few times I've played against this, I think it's also just being knowledgeable as to when to put down your Legacy. Because I played someone last night, and they attached Legacy and then Carmine going first. They attached it to active, so then they were just screwed. So you just popped it and killed it, and they lost their Legacy. And I was like, I don't even care that I'm not taking a prize. I have a single prize board, so I don't even care. This is definitely way more strain on your board than Drillbur in this deck, because this deck only needs 2 Char, whereas Dango's much more 3 to 4. I don't know. I can't really speak too much about this board, because I haven't really played this deck a lot. I did play it somewhat. I tried to get on a little bit, but it just had such rough matchups. And I'm interested to see how its matches are now, so I can't speak to this. But as someone who's been playing a lot of Goldango for a while now, pre-Mega Evolution, post-Mega Evolution, Togekiss is... If the 3 cards are in the deck, super easy to set up. If they're in the deck. That is the Togekiss line, which is my back and forth on its biggest hurdle, is if I open a game, especially against, like, Dragapult, for instance, and one of the 3 pieces is prized, I'm like, well, I don't even want to put down Togepi, because it'll get sniped so easily if I miss anything. But I could still see Drillbur coming in, because you could always potentially swap up some of your supporters, Turoing it out. Or also, because my thing with it is once you play it down... How much HP is the Drillbur? I can't even remember. Once you play it down, it's going to stay there the rest of the game. Because no one is going to be killing this thing. 70 HP. Okay, so, well, then it comes a slight liability in the Pult matchup. But it is obviously really good. I was honestly remembering it got rid of 5 energy, not 3 energy. 3 energy doesn't feel like it matters that much. For right now, we'll see how I stand after I play a few games, and I go, man, if only I had 3 more energy in the discard. I'm sure at some point I will say that. If only there was 3 more energy there. Scorpion, how you doing? This is also, I haven't messed with this deck list at all. This is the 2nd place deck list from the... did I close it already? No, I have it pulled up here. From All Out Blitzel's online tournament that they did last night. 2 nights ago? I think this was last night. Yeah, last night, October 1st. So this is the 2nd place list. I just wanted to find a Ceruledge list. And this was the top placing one that I saw. I don't know. I don't know how a lot of Ceruledge's matchups will go. This other placing list... I think this was top 32. It's going to be pretty similar. They're playing heavier fighting. I don't know. I feel like for the most part, you're just doing like 1 or 2 different card swap outs. Iron Bundle I can see being decent. I did not mean to click on the Briar. Iron Bundle I can see being decent. I don't know. I'm excited to see how the deck plays. And if we just got to win 1 match and we hit Master Ball. So that's fun. The nice thing is you let your opponent decide how the matchup goes. That is true. Especially with this one for the most part. I also feel like we want to go first, right? Yeah, obviously we're playing Carmine. Yeah, we want to go first. We want to have the most amount of chances to get the most amount of energy into the discard pile as quickly as we can, which is actually pretty good since a lot of decks want to go second right now. And I guess we don't really suffer too extremely much from Badoo item lock early game. Like, obviously, we do play Fighting Gong, we do play Earthen Vessels, but we have such a thick, like, Carmine, 4 Carmine, 2 Professor's Research, and also if we're able to get the rocks set up, then we're able to shuffle through more cards. As long as if we get opening cards going first, so we can set up 4 Nest, 4 Ultra Ball. This is pretty decent, I'd say. We can Nest Ball for Squawk. I'll probably Ultra Ball boss, and then Pal Pad it back in, so that way we don't lose the boss's order. I feel like that could be good, because we do only play 3 boss. We do only play 3 boss. We have all those guys. We have a prized Solrock. I'm not going to do too deep of a prize check, because I don't know the deck that well anyway, so I don't even know really what we do and don't want. We got a Carmine prize. We got a 2 Ultra... No, the Ultra Balls are there. Fighting Gong in hand. We have a Stretcher prized. We have a Fighting Energy prized. And we have 2 Fighting Energy. Okay, those are all of our prizes. Fun. Then I think I Nest Fighting Gong and just throw away the Ultra Ball. I think I Nest Lunatone, Fighting Gong, Solrock, Pal Pad back in the boss's orders, and then just drop the Ultra Ball. Oh, pretty good. And go for a Lunar Cycle here. That's pretty good. Get down another Charcadet. We can go ahead and attach for turn. And then potentially, depending on how the next turn goes, because I don't want to just do a ton of stuff here and end up getting like Ionode, we can Earthen Vessel Energy for 2 energy, Earthen Vessel Energy for 2 energy, Lunar Cycle, Professors. We get a lot of energy in the discard next turn. What's up, Rick Andy Show? How are you doing? Alright, let's see what they got here. I mean, honestly, if they just concede. I was going to say, if they don't get anything this turn, the likelihood of us whiffing... the likelihood of us whiffing is so low. What a game to get us into Master Ball. What a game to get us there. That's so funny. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Chat, the deck is broken. You've heard it here first. Mega, yeah, I remember seeing that about the Mega Evo getting delayed to late in the UK. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, whoa, speaking of crazy. This art is very simple, don't get me wrong. But I dig this. That's so pretty. I love that. Obviously, the Mars Shadow that has just skyrocketed in price. Let's see what it's up to right now. This Mars Shadow just like fully popped off. Super dumb like. It was like a $25 card, and now the most recent sell was $69. Incredible. You can buy it for $40. You want the Japan version. That's crazy. But this art is really cool, though. Like, don't get me wrong, I do love the Pikachu Shadow, Mars Shadow. It's a really cool art. You saw it at a local for 100? For 100? That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, no, I always go off like TCG, which even then, the market price for so many cards are just kind of dumb. I'm not a big enough Mars Shadow fan to care. If I pulled this card, I would trade it, because one of my buddies is a big Mars Shadow fan, really likes the card. I'd probably just trade it to him for, obviously for value, not for money, because he has so many cards. Oh, little Pokeball down there next to the sewing stuff. They're sewing. What is it? It looks like a Mimikyu. That's super cute. That's a great card. I love just card art. It's a problem. Your pre-release is October 4th. Nice, 2 days. This Mega Evolution, I have a YouTube short up of it. It was my first time going to a pre-release. I've gone to... I went to Journey Together pre-release, but they didn't have enough space for me to play, but they were able to sell me a pre-release kit, which is where I pulled Lily's Clefairy. And I was really pumped about that because I was planning... Because it was right before I went to Atlanta, and I was planning to play Terrabox. And then I ended up not playing Terrabox and completely jumped off of it so quickly. It was very, very funny. But so I am really excited for Phantasmal Flames pre-release because A, I wasn't able to hit any pre-orders. So I'm really excited to get to play another pre-release at some point. 2 Nest Balls, that's pretty solid. How much is the pre-release kit? For at least in the US where I was playing at, I think it was like $30 for the pre-release. You can't typically buy ETBs because the set's not out yet. And if they are selling ETBs, you'd be a little concerned. Alright, Squawk is there. Carmine's. Alright, is our Legacy prized? I think I scrolled past it, right? Legacy is prized. Okay. Alright, we will Nest Ball for Squawkabilly for sure. I think we'll just put down another Cadet. Because I think I would rather feel safer in the Cadet, because I know they can easily attack next turn with their tree set up. So I think I would rather just feel safe in the fact that I have at least 2 Cadets. Then we'll Carmine. Is there anything I want to shuffle back with the Pal Pad? Aw, man, we're going to lose 2 Ceruledges here and a Night Stretcher. This feels pretty bad. That feels pretty bad. I could go for an attach. I think we go ahead and bench the Fez in case we need it. I mean, because we already have the... Man, I don't love that. I feel like we might have over-goofed here. Over-goofed. Is it worth getting? If you are excited about the decks, then I would say probably. But yeah, you just get 4 packs in like a 40-card pre-made deck. And half the time, like, it's kind of up to you if you want the 40 cards. Typically, they aren't that great into the format. Like, the 40-card deck won't be something you build, but it does have a lot of staples in it. Like, especially for Mega Evolution. Like, the 40-card decks had, like, I think 2 or 3 Lily's Determination in them. Maybe not 2 or 3, maybe just 2 Lily's Determination, which was really, really good, because it's a solid card going into this format. I think it was worth it, because you're also buying cards at MSRP. But it is a little bit expensive, just for 4 packs. But, I mean, realistically, if you think about it, going off US, $30 for 4 packs. What's 4 into 30? 4, 8. I mean, that's $16 if you were going $4 a pack. $5 a pack, you know, $20, an extra $10 for the staples. So I think it's somewhat worth it. I should have attached, actually. I should have attached the fire, because there is no way to get out of active here. That is the other thing with this deck, right? Other than Turo, we have no way to get out of active. Jet Energy, but Jet Energy doesn't help us because that's still our attach for turn. So I think we'll just slow roll this here. Grab the Solrock, bench the Solrock, and we'll just hit our research here. Yeah. We'll attach for turn onto the Squawk and research. They could, I mean, end up bossing up Fez again, I guess, which would be kind of crazy of them, but they could do it. Lunar Cycle. See if there's anything else we want to grab here. 8 energy and discards. We're currently doing 1900 plus weakness, so we don't need to overcook here. Probably actually shouldn't have attached to the Squawk. Probably would have been better to attach to a Charcadet, because if they boss again, wanting to be able to have attach retreat. Yeah, that was definitely a misplay there. Definitely should have attached to the Charcadet versus attaching to the Squawk. Bit of a misplay, but that's okay. I mean, I think we're okay here. 4-card hand, not a lot of draw going for them there. They might honestly hit a retreat here. If I were them, I'd hit a retreat here, personally. I do gameplay series on my channel, Tabletop, so that was a dumb question. Oh, yeah, and so, yeah, you're just getting free content out of it. Not free. I guess free is not correct. You are paying, what, 25 euros for it? So it is not free content, but it is content. I kind of don't even care about only taking a single prize here, because they aren't really going to take a knock here. Let's for sure. I don't even know if I want a lunar cycle here, honestly. Oh, I was also a little stupid. I guess I could have motivated last turn, too. I guess a motivate would have been somewhat good. I actually am going to cycle because I want a boss. Because I just want to get rid of their energy off board. We'll probably not do much more drawing here, because at this point, I don't want to deck myself out. We play no Iono. We play no way to shuffle our stuff back in, so we don't want to be dumb and deck ourselves out. But yeah, last turn I definitely should have just motivated a fire to a Charcadet, which would have saved a lot of potential screw-up potential. But this is also such a free matchup. We're hitting for weakness, so, I mean, we really only needed, what, 5 energy in the discard to be able to one-shot. Have to go to sleep. See you later. Thanks for swinging through. Have a great night. Would love to, if I top deck a boss, I'm pumped. But again, I don't want to dig for it, because well, if I whiff the boss, we're only what, 7 cards? 1, 2, it might be worth digging for the boss right here, actually. It might be worth digging for the boss, actually. For the boss. We'll see what they're able to make happen here. I'm not expecting a whole lot from them. And they could pop up Squawk or Fez for an easy 2 prize. Which, if they go that route, we definitely need to boss. And we only play, what, 1 Pal Pad, right? Yeah, and it's already gone. Legacy Energy or Blender? I am playing the 2nd place deck list from All Out Blitzel's tourney last night. So it is the Legacy Energy. I'm not super sold on the Legacy Energy, though. I don't know. I feel like Blender gives early help. But Legacy, I see the pro of the Legacy. It was prized in that game, so it didn't even matter. I don't know. Lots of thoughts to be had. Lots of thoughts to be had. I mean, it's a very simple deck list, which is exciting, is great for easy price checks. So I do love a simple deck list. We'll go for a little heads. Heads gets the breads. I don't know why people... Do I want to go first? Yes. I don't know why people ever pick Tails. Tails never wins. Always heads. Alright, well, we got the guys at least. Can I get a top deck? I mean, there's multiple outs here. A top deck Nest Ball, a top deck... And there's 4 Nest Balls, 4 Ultra Balls, and 4 Carmines. There is literally 12 cards we could pop that would get us out of this. 12 cards that could come off the top deck here. We just get a fire energy. That's funny. 12 cards that could make a difference. Actually 13, because we could have just pulled the Squawk itself. 13 cards could have popped up there. That's okay. They potentially get the knock here with Solrock. Okay, that's chill. That's super chill, my guy. That's super chill. Because we can just attach retreat. I'm not too concerned with that. Actually, I guess we would just grab Ceruledge here and just... We'll have 2 energy in the discard, so that's 60, 90. We're hitting 90 if we're able to hit something else. Yeah, we might as well just grab the Ceruledge. Do not get another way to get an energy there, though, so that's pretty disappointing. Unfortunately, do not get any other energy in there. Ah, we might be cooked here. We might be cooked here. They only have a 3-card hand, though, so and they obviously didn't have any way to get Lunatone last time. Just an attach. Hey, we are cooking. Absolutely cooking. Man, I wish I had a discard here. Because I kind of have to... I guess I just punch for 70. They're in such a bad spot that I guess we just punch for 70. Obviously, I could research to get a better knockout, but I just don't think that's worth it. I just don't think that's worth it. Let's take the knockout. They have a 3-card hand. They're not drawing into anything. I know we could have still researched there, but I don't want to throw the bosses away. Depending on what they do this turn, I could still top deck like an Ultra Ball or a Earthen Vessel or a Lunatone or a way to get Lunatone. Oh, they got the lilies. Okay. They could hit 270 here. If they hit 270 here, we are a little screwed. Okay, they do hit 270. They do take the knock. Oh, man, they hit everything off that one. Yeah, if we just had one more way to get in, we could have boss killed. That would have been great. Might have honestly just been better to just go ahead and boss and put the 70 HP there. So what do we need for 340? We need 120? No, that's 240. What? You think I can? You think I can do math? You think I can do math? All right, Fighting Gong for the Lunatone. I hear Max Rocks with this Max Rod. I don't know, because I wouldn't really want to recover a whole lot. I guess I can see it from one angle, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's super duper necessary. Do this. Man, that sucked. That was, no, not you. Give me the Fez. Give me the Fez. Okay, wow. Not nearly enough damage to be worth it. It will still punch. This might just be a little cooked. Just a little bit of a cooked match. But at least they can't Mega Brave us again, so... What's up, Welsh? How are you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Max Rod really provides a whole lot of juice, you know? They can still go here for an Aura Jab, which will just do 130, but they do get to attach 3 energy. They only have 1 energy in the discard, but they can at least put it to their Riolu. Or if they do have Boss away to get Fez into play, I mean, that's just an easy 2-prizer and also accelerate some energy. Going for the Premium Pro for some reason. What? What are we doing? Oh, just in case you whiff the Lunatone. Right now you're punching for 100. Okay, no boss is happening. That's pretty good. Fez comes down. You doing okay? Good to hear. I have a Zoroark deck that I might also want to play. Oh, wait, the switch allows them to hit the Mega Brave. Ah, let's go. Good play. The switch, because Mega Brave, during your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Mega Brave, but if you pull them to the bench and put them back out, I wasn't even thinking that play through. No, that's solid, yeah. So they hit the 270, kill the Ceruledge. we a little cooked. Chat, we be a little cooked. And I can't even say it's because I had a slow opening. They had a slower opening. And look where we are. Look where we are. Look at us. Ceruledge. Lunar Cycle. Not that we really need you at this point. I still have a script to flip. Yeah, well, none of it was helpful. None of the flips were helpful. I was hoping to hit the Legacy Energy. Genuinely is what I was hoping for. I have thrown Briar away. So let's Pal Pad, because Briar is potential win con. Briar is potential win con. They at least don't have the energy here. But I mean, they don't have the energy here either. So we should theoretically be okay. We should theoretically be okay. Theoretically. How many times can I say theoretically? At least once more. Theoretically. Theoretically. And I think next turn I should easily be able to see my entire deck. To find said Briar. Or also just boss for Fez. For 2 prizes. Oh no, all my bosses are gone. Never mind. I should have put a boss back in instead of Turo. I wasn't thinking. I should have put boss and Briar back in to give me 2 outs. Parama does allow them to switch a Pokemon, which is cool. But I mean that... They don't really have a... Well, actually, if they get Lunatone, get Fighting Energy, and get all of their premium pros... How many do they need? They just need 2 of their premium pros, actually. So they actually could still take game here. Tool Scrapper for... Put down their... Oh, shoot! I wasn't expecting the Maximum Belt there. The Maximum Belt there is actually super cool. So they're actually punching 130 right now. That's just game. GG. What a play. What a play. Tool Scrappered themselves. You don't even need the Premium Power Pro, I don't think. Oh, you're just showing me you have it. A+. They're just like, look, I have everything. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I have it all. I've got it all. Okay, well, what are you doing now? Not to be a dick, bud, but you had game already. I was excited for you when you had... Well, you know what? No, wait, let me outspeed them. You don't get to press your button anymore. Hi, they did it. Wait, was that only 2 Wait. No. Oh, because Cosmic Beam. Never mind. Never mind. Cosmic Beam does not hit for weakness. Cosmic Beam doesn't hit for weakness. So they actually did need all 3. Okay. They weren't being a dick. They did need all 3. I was sitting there like, bud, you had it when you had the Maximum Belt. But they did, in fact, need all 3. Heads gets the bread. Which doesn't rhyme as well as, like, Tails Never Fails, but... With a deck that wants to go first, even when you fail the coin flip, it still feels like you win the coin flip, because so many decks want to go second. We'll probably definitely attach here. Carmine. Theoretically, you could theoretically say theoretically however many times you theoretically want, as long as you theoretically enter a theoretical paradox by saying theoretically. You can theoretically say that theoretically you can go for and that's true. That is true. Hey, are you guys ready for Reset 2900? Well, you're going to have to wait. We got 2 cadets prized. 2 of our guys aren't here. And a Ceruledge prized. Okay, well, that makes up half our prizes. Good to know. Good to know. And the other prizes is a Fighting Energy, a Turo, unless it's in hand, a Turo, and an Earthen Vessel. Cool. It is theoretically possible. It is true. We'll attach. We will Carmine. We will bench. We will Vessel. Double fire. And we will Squawk and Seize. Hey, there's our Legacy Energy. That's pretty exciting. Lunar Cycle. Was really hoping to draw into another option. I kind of don't want to leave you inactive, but I also don't want to leave Charcadet inactive. I don't know. I don't know what they're playing, so probably should have just retreated. That is 2900. We got nothing. If it's Raging Bolt, we definitely should have retreated. But I mean, even then, if it's Raging Bolt, they kill our Charcadet. No, it is EV box, so we should be fine. We should be okay. I don't know how EV box is in this meta. In the Mega meta. Gotta update the title to 2900. Wow, I want to update the YouTube title. Why do all of my bosses always have to show up when I'm out here hoping to research? Okay, we at least get a Ceruledge. So I'll actually probably just boss kill the Eevee. Hitting 190 right now. Yeah, feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. They could hit us with a EV, the EV that evolves in active. Nope, they just popped the concede. They did not top deck anything helpful. It was just a rough opening hand for them. Just were not able to draw into anything that would assist them. More important to master the cards. You just gotta believe in the heart of the cards. That's all it is. Chat, I am so excited. The new Digimon game comes out tomorrow. I am pumped. I am very pumped. Do you want to go first? Yes. I actually have work off tomorrow, and I'm just gonna be playing that all day tomorrow. I'm gonna be recording content, so my playthrough will be up on the channel at some point. Man, I wish you were a Carmine. I wish you were a Carmine instead of a little Professor Oak. We have a lot of energy to throw away here, which is nice. I do love these Love Disc cards. They're very fun. Slow King. What are you doing here, bud? Charcadet prize. We got a Lunatone prize. I don't want to look at the board. I want to look at this. Got a Ceruledge prize. Got a Stretcher in hand, not prized. I have Turo prized. Are all 4 Ultra Balls prized? Oh, wait. Are our prize? Oh, no, they're right there. I just scrolled past them. I'm insane. I was like, how are all 4 prized? 6, 7, that. Okay, so all of our energy's there, too. Alright, we'll attach for turn on the Squawk, and we shall Squawk and Cheese. Okay. I probably won't use an Ultra Ball yet. Man, if only I had something better to throw away here. If only I had something better to throw away here. Unfortunate. Bit of a slow start. But I mean, they don't get to do anything this turn because they're an Evo deck, so we get the first attack off. Do we have any stadium bumps? We don't have any stadium bumps. That feels kind of gross. I feel like we should have a stadium bump of some kind in here. There's not a... I mean, it's really just... I don't know. What's the point of all that? I guess you want... Actually, you know what? I guess you want to protect the energy. That's why. I was like, what are they... What are they doing? Okay. If you're going to do all this, I think we Academy at Night the Night Stretcher. Right? I think we Ultra Ball, Energy, and Ultra Ball. For Lunatone, because there's 2 chances to hit Solrock. Lay you down. Academy at Night. The Night Stretcher. Which does mean we're only getting 4 fresh cards, but the Night Stretcher just feels too important. Solrock down. Lunar Cycle to hopefully hit Charcadet, or I mean Ceruledge rather. We do. We're punching for 150, so we will Stretcher to punch for 120 instead, which is obviously, or 130, obviously still more than enough to at least start the prize trade. Now, we do need to be afraid of this because they could put down a Regigigas and just punch us. Or not put it down, but like Academy at Night it. I actually don't remember how much it does. I want to say it's 280. I want to say it is a knockout. But I could be wrong. Another Jet. Interesting. Which means you aren't getting an attack off this turn. Because Natsu is your deck, is your energy accelerator. This feels bad. Like just what they've been able to do with their turn. Which I think is mostly the deck. I think the deck is just pretty bad. I think the deck is just pretty awful. Another one of you. I guess we... I don't think we ever need Fez down, actually. I don't think Fez actually does anything, so I think we can actually just leave that bench space free in case we need Fez later. We already have a 2-prize liability. So I think we're good to just actually fail this Nest Ball in Boss's Order. Or Professor's Research to get a better hand, hopefully, for next turn. We don't really need more energy in deck. We could attach Legacy. I'm trying to think what they could end up doing with, like, the Kyurem 130, 130, 130. But I don't think that matters enough. So they go 130, 130, 130. So I guess I could Legacy Squawk just to keep Squawk safe from being a 2-prize liability, turn them to a 1-prize liability. I like that. I dig that. I dig that. Just keep Squawk safe. Make Squawk less of a liability. They get the Nidoking down, or the Slowking down. Lily's Determination. Alright, we could be seeing an attack here. They need to hit energy and a Pokemon. They could hit it all. They could hit it all here. Off in for the 2 Natus. Natu and Tatsugiri. Tatsugiri seems kind of a waste here. They also cannot retreat because they'll have to throw away an energy because they're a 3 retreat. Ragey Giz, no, it shows me. I want to see how much you do again. Oh, no, it's 330. That's what it is. It's the 230 plus the 100. So 330 is pretty solid. They do get the attach. They do get the kill. But then I get Ceruledge and I take a knockout. I'm not really all that concerned. Again, this is why this deck feels good. I mean, they can obviously, if they evolve this, get the acceleration going. And I could very easily still just be losing the prize race pretty easily. Just because they're a 1 prize deck and there's not really much we can do about that. Do we ever... No, I don't think we boss here because they have a 5-card hand. Killing requires them to have more, whereas if I boss kill this, they just need Night Stretcher to still be able to do something. So I think we always just kill here. Because this requires them to have energy in hand, Slowking in hand, Xatu in hand, and Night Stretcher to get Regigigas back. But they might honestly play multiple copies of Gigas. Okay, it's a Fez. Okay, that's great, actually. That's great, actually. Oh, but you know what's not great? We actually should have Fezzed. Oh, wait, I messed up. Oh, I should have Fezzed. I realized I did not put a Charcadet back on the bench. I might have just goofed there. I very much goofed there. I should have Fezzed to try and recover another Charcadet. You big goof. Big goof there. So we do for sure just probably lose. Not completely, actually. We don't completely lose. We are kind of goofed. They do take 2 prizes here and drop to 2. I send up Solrock, attach Fighting Energy, boss the Natu. I need to draw into getting Ceruledge or Charcadet set back up. We're not completely goofed here. We're not completely goofed here. But we're like pretty goofed here. We're a little goofed up. We did know there was a Charcadet prize, but there's still another one we grabbed. Because again, you're 1 prizer. But I mean, also Kyurem also does the work for them. Kyurem gets knockout, knockout, knockout. So maybe we Turo one of the guys up at the end to... Well, no, because then Charcadet's still there, which is a... Yeah, we're a little goofed. We're just a little bit goofed. We're just a little goofy guy. We're just a little goofy guy. Lunar Cycle. Because we also could have, we also could have gone for a, Briar Angle here. Theoretically. We'll just kill you. They probably have game. They probably have game. That's okay. Well, no, I guess... Well, actually, Briar wouldn't have done much for us, because we couldn't Briar and boss the Fez. That's okay. Yes, okay. They got a nice flippy scrippy here. They probably just have Kyurem. Yeah, they just have Kyurem. Yeah, GG's. I still stand by my earlier comment. Slowking is just not that great. It's not that great. I misplayed kind of hard there, but even then, even without the misplay, they still would have had it. I was also thinking Kyurem did 130, which I don't think really mattered anywhere in the math. But had I had that down, I could have Turo'd up, so I would have actually been fine. Because I wouldn't have bossed that turn had I had the Charcadet down I would have Evo'd Turo'd up to get out of range of them being able to take the multi-prize, taking the knockout next turn boss. So yeah, I did misplay there pretty heavily. Pretty heavily. But I also have not seen Slowking in a minute. And look, I say this as someone who I think I want Slowking to be good, because I think it's kind of a silly deck. But it just isn't. It just isn't. I also don't think it got really anything from Mega Evolution, did it? I don't think Slowking got any improvement for Mega. Not that I know of. I guess Lily's Determination, but I mean Lily's Determination is pretty helpful in a lot of decks. But I don't think it fixes anything. Hey, we got to sell some mirror match. And the Legacy Energy already here. I hate to see that. I hate to see the Legacy Energy already making an appearance. That's awful. I hate everything about that. We're going to toss Briar for now, because who needs it? Actually, I think we... Oh, I want to Squawk. I want to Squawk to actually get us back into this game, because right now we have such a bad opening here. I think we'll just attach the Legacy to Squawk, which I kind of hate. Yeah, hate that. Do we grab the Lunatone? I think we grab the Lunatone because the likelihood of us hitting Fighting Energy is pretty high. And then we get a Nest Ball anyways, so... We get a Nest Ball anyways. I don't want a Nest Ball first because I want more options. Didn't get them. I wanted more options to hit Charcadet. Pal Pad is in here. Still have one boss in here. I mean, they're going to leave Guy up and active all the time, so I think we're okay too, Carmine. Mike. Okay. I at least wanted to get a second guy out here. I at least wanted a second... which, I mean, they could get Solrock boss. I mean, there's stuff they could do where I was afraid to only have one dude. And they would need a couple pieces, but still. I don't think we overcooked there. I think we're fine. Man, I feel like what this deck needs, though, I feel like this deck needs, like, a switch, a blue, and a something. Because, like, right now... Which, I mean, we only had to... I take that back. This only happened because I didn't want to just throw the Legacy Energy in the trash. Or else I could have attached. But honestly, right here... I might go for a Lunar Cycle. Try and hit our last... Especially if they pass right now. If we can Lunar Cycle and hit the boss their Charcadet, kill their Charcadet, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Slows them down a turn. Gives us a turn to figure things out. I think no matter what, though, we do attach Fighting to Solrock because we need to get a Cadet up next turn. Ultra Ball, they're going to get another Cadet down because why would they not? Why would they choose not to have a strong bench? They've already squawked, right? They have already... No, they have not squawked yet. Oh, shoot. Okay. They got a lot more to do here. I thought they'd already squawked. Pretty weak squawk, at least for us. They do still have 4 energy in the discard already. But the squawk at least didn't throw, you know, multiple more energies in there. Not to say that my squawk was any more powerful. My squawk was pretty rough, too. What did I squawk with the discard? I take it back. My squawk was pretty good. right? Yeah. No, these were the 6 I drew off of the Squawk, actually, right? No, I think that's what I put with this card. I don't know. Oh no, but I Squawked it in Carmine. That's what I did. So actually my Squawk gave me some decent cards. Did I do empty hand Squawk? I might have. I think I did an empty hand Squawk. I did do an empty hand Squawk. Alright, so we'll Evo you. Lunar Cycle. Hit the Carmine. What? The Carmine isn't overly. How much energy do I have right now? I have 6 energy in the discard. 6 is 150. So yeah, we definitely need more energy in the discard. Kind of hate that I evolved this guy. Do I need the? I think I need the. Actually, how many stretch do I throw away? I've only thrown one away. One stretcher. But do I want to bench the cadet? No, we'll bench the Fez. We'll bench the Fez. We'll Fighting Gong. Fighting Energy, attach for turn, and then we'll Carmine an empty hand. Pretty solid hand for next turn. And then we'll just Cosmic Beam for 70. Nothing too crazy. Pretty weak overall. The only benefit is they have almost no energy in the discard, but I mean they could go pop off this turn. Right now we're hitting for 170. So we're getting there. We're getting there. With current... What will their current setup, though, if we get there next turn, though? Well, actually, we do enough to be able to boss Squawk or Fez. So we at least get 2 prizes next turn. Hilda! I guess that's a way to find your legacy. I do want to look at some other builds of this at some point. Oh! Legacy prized or in hand? I don't know why you'd play Hilda if you weren't playing Legacy. Ceruledge is in hand, 3rd one prized, or... Because I know they just Ultra Balled for 1, but that feels like the Ultra Ball. I feel like they could have grabbed it. Well, there's not really a different target off the Ultra... Actually, they could have grabbed a better target off the Ultra Ball, because they already had Ceruledge in hand. They already had both their Ceruledges, so they should have Ultra Balled for something that they don't care about, just to thin the deck of 1 more card. They do hit the retreat. How much energy they got now? 160. Okay, so they're hitting 190, right? I think that's math. Yeah. Dope. Okay. Send up the Cera. I mean, I guess we just realistically though, this isn't really that even big of a like. Oh, what do we do? I think we just boss kill Fez. I think even we're going to still put a ton of energy in our discard. I still think it's just more important to kill Fez here. I feel like just killing Fez is the stronger game move. The other Solrock is prized. Yeah, I feel like it is just the strongest game move. We're hitting 230 right now. And I could easily Earthen Vessel this away, which would have us 250. So we still couldn't even reach it anyways. Actually, we could Carmine and we could hit it. So we do have knockout this turn. But I still think killing Fez is stronger. Getting rid of their recovery, and now we also lead the prize race. We have to be mindful, though, of putting ourselves into a Briar path where we can just get killed by Briar, since they are on uneven prizes. If they take 2 prizes this turn, we do have to be mindful that Briar could win them the game. What's up, Cupboard? How you doing? Do you like Ceruledge with the new Solrock package? It feels somewhat decent. I have done a couple of misplays in some early games right now, so I'm still getting a kind of a feel for it, but it does definitely seem a little bit better with the Lunatone. The draw 3 getting energy weight, it feels like you're able to get energy there so much faster without having to use the Brilliant Blender or the Drill Burr. Okay, so they're just attaching to retreat. They're hitting for 230 right now. If you have any other energy, are you hitting for 230? Legacy is nice. Right now, I ended up having to throw it on the Squawk because I didn't have a better target for it when I had to Squawk my hand away. So, I felt like it was good. I did see the potential leak of Indianapolis and Orlando, which is pretty exciting. Because Orlando, I don't even need a hotel. So, pretty pumped for that, if true. Pretty pumped for that, if true. My next major right now is, off the top of my head, Orlando. I don't currently have any plans to go to any right now, especially not in the rest of 2025 calendar year. Just because I just don't have the time right now. I have too many other things going on to travel, and I don't love to fly. So we'll see what the other 2, because there's, what, 4 that haven't been announced, and the leak for being Orlando and Indianapolis is pretty solid. So we'll see where things land out. Last year, I only went to Atlanta at NAIC, which last year was also just my first season competing competitively. This year, I would like to go to 2 regionals, and I'm already for sure going to NAIC. So we'll see. If I do well at Toronto, I'll go for the invite because I already did well at Pittsburgh. Nice. Have you gotten your managed to get any of your like challenges or cup wins yet? More about funding. That's so fair. That's so fair. All right, yeah, we can very easily lose to Briar here. Which then becomes a thought of, do we play around that? Because... Actually, do we even have the option to play around it? No, because all my bosses are gone. Did I toss my Briar already? I think I did, like, early game. Yeah, because it was in hand. You can only use this if your opponent has exactly 2 prize cards remaining. Yeah, so if I take 2 prizes here and they play Briar, they win. So we need... we need Pal Pad... draw. So we have to do this because basically our win con now becomes Briaring them. But no, they will never be at exactly 2 prize cards. They'll never be at exactly 2 prize cards. Because they'll take 2 prizes here. I think we just lose this. I think we just straight up lose this. I don't think there's really any... Pal Pad, the boss, and the Briar. But again, I don't think we'll need the Briar. I don't think we'll ever put them at a position... I don't think we'll ever put them into a position where it works out for us. Because we could Turo to get Solrock inactive, but I can't Turo and boss to be able to like knock out their Lunatone. So I think they just have it. Trying to consider if I have any outs I can play. Boss doesn't really buy me anything other than, of course, like taking a knockout. But if I take a knockout and leave this guy here, they drop down to 1, and then I can't play around Briar. And they can just easily take a return knockout. Because they're already hitting 270. Oh, that sucks. Good for them. Yeah, good for them. Alright, show me the Briar. There's a store I go to with really free challenges, so I get them gradually. Cups will be grinded past Toronto. That's fair. That's super fair. That's super fair. Sam, how are you doing? Didn't remember there was a stream today. Oh, no worries. Game has been fun so far. This deck is... The mirror match is interesting. Can you do a giveaway, please? What are you even asking for, Lord? You're popping in here. There's no hello. What are you even asking me to give away? Do you think I just have stuff sitting around to give away? Like what are you even asking for here? Be specific. Lord, if you're specific on what you want me to give away, maybe we'll talk. Be specific. Behind you, my stuff? You want me to give you my stuff? That's a crazy request. You want me to give you my stuff? That's wild. I want your stuff. It's behind you and it looks nice. Yeah, I know. That's why it's my stuff. Yeah, but we actually lose because I don't have a... I actually was not paying attention to my pieces. My final Night Stretcher is prized. That's silly. I like your stuff too? Cool, go buy it with your own money. Go buy it with your own money then, bud. I tried a Great Tusk Mill, but for some reason it's not clicking for me. I don't know if Great Tusk Mill does have that much power right now. I know a lot of people are on the Wood Trio, but I think Great Tusk, a lot of things that helped it work rotated. You'll bargain for my stuff? Nah, this dude wants me to just give him Mega Evolution packs. You think I just have Mega Evolution packs to just give away? I do, but I mean, if I did a giveaway right now, and I'm not, I would, even if you won the giveaway, I would choose for you not to win. Because I just want you to just think about how terrible of a person you are. Great test to get the Lunatone. Yeah, we're bartering. What do you want to barter for, Welsh? That's so mean. But go look in the mirror. What did you do? Go look in the mirror. Consider that you joined a stream of a person you've never interacted with. And the first thing you said to them was do a giveaway. Consider that. I'm also just wasting your time now because I have nothing to give away. All of my Mega Evolution packs I've already opened, so I've got nothing to give to you. Except a waste of your time. I'm talking to YouTube chat. Talking to YouTube chat. Which, YouTube chat is doing what YouTube chat typically does, which is pretty rough. Not all YouTube chatters are bad, but most are. You'll take anything? Okay, here's what I'll give you. Some advice. Get out of here. Oh, what's our Dwebble? I guess just Solrock. I guess Solrock is the Dwebble play. I mean, obviously Will-O-Wisp does 40. I checked your YouTube and it doesn't say you live. What YouTube you looking at? I got 2 of them. I got 2 of them. If you're looking at Wiz Studios, it will not say I'm live. Oh man, both the Solrocks are prized. That's pretty sad. Might be Crustle with Shuckle? Oh, what is Crustle with Shuckle? I don't have to look at that. I'll pull up what Shuckle does. That's kind of crazy. I guess we'll just nest for multiple chars down. Man, the Solrock is how we deal with this guy. And we got nothing. We got no way to deal with him. Shuckle is just monkey, but without damage. What? That's kind of crazy. Hashtag reprint heavy ball, please. Please. I'm begging you. Oh, hold up a second. Hold up a second. Big tech here. Big tech here. Big tech here. Big tech here. Super big tech. I would love heavy ball back. Is Shuckle is Shuckle for Mega Evolution? Oh, it is. Oh, I have seen this art. I just haven't actually looked at it. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has grass energy on it, you may use this ability here 30 days. Oh, it's just heal, so it doesn't push it across the board at least. Okay. from the discard. Yeah, it's super sick play. I was squawking the Night Stretcher was going to my discard anyways, so I just did a dumb. Have not seen Dwebble with Zoroark. Obviously Zoroark is good draw power, but I've seen that. I'm not seeing that. I also dropped my ring at some point. No, I am live on PokeWizard, the PokeWizard YouTube. Yeah, Noah, for sure, yeah. 100%, yeah, you enter the giveaway by, it's pretty easy. You just send me your social security number, and that's pretty much it. I just need your social. Well, actually, that's not true. I need your mother's maiden name. For sure. Super important to get the mother's maiden name. I guess we'll just kill this Dwebble. I'm primarily doing this because I'm hoping to hit the Solrock. I really need the Solrock here. There's 2 of them in the prizes. Surely one will be right here. Nope, it's a fire energy. Yikes. Yeah, it's coming for sure. For sure. Apparently a lot of people like Great Tusk with the Lunatone package. I don't know, I never have played Great Tusk, even like pre-last year's rotation. Man, if only we would hit the Solrock, we could have Artisan for it this turn. That would have been so great. Oh wait, hold up a second. Why you got ends red? What is this Crustal build? What is this Crustal build? I have not seen a Crustal. A Crustal with that. It's been tough money. Oh, the other way to enter the giveaway is if you send me just a small $3 billion. For the low price of $3 billion, you'll automatically win the giveaway. That isn't happening. And has never been happening. The Alakazam deck is very fun. Big fan of the Alakazam deck. Put the Lunatone down just to thin a card out of the deck. The Alakazam deck, we played it the other day and it was a lot of fun. I did really like it. Hello, it's Crustal. Zart gets with the times. Ah, obvious broken deck. Obvious broken deck. Take the main benefits of playing Crustal and the fact that EXs can't attack you. I don't believe Wonder Patch is... I think that's next set. I'm pretty sure Wonder Patch is in Phantasmal Flames. And then also just make In's Reshiram a 2-prizer for some reason. That seems like a choice. Yo, can I draw a card, please? Can I draw a card, please? Quick question. Can I draw a card, please? That's why I did the attach last turn, though, so I could just retreat, attach. Retreat. Or attach, retreat, attack for 40 at least. Put some damage on the board. I actually don't know what Dawn does. Phantasmal Flames. God, man. What is the site that has like all the translations? Phantasmal Flames does have a new Charcadet that I just want because I want the IR so bad. The art is so pretty. Oh, say it without the link. It automatically is gonna yell at you. Man, I just have not hit anything to put cards in the discard. That sucks. That is I feel like the biggest weakness of Ceruledge. I don't want to punch for 150 and just make them stronger. The biggest weakness of Ceruledge, or really any deck that plays a lot of energy, is just when you start drawing into energy, it's a bad time. I'm gonna run through the restroom really quickly. Oh, oops. I didn't expect they were going that fast. Yo, message retracted? That's so sad. How am I ever gonna know what you said now? Man, this really sucks. We just aren't drawing anything worthwhile. That's sucky. What a way to lose. What a way to lose. Bum, bum, bum. It actually isn't too bad, because now that we have, like, multiple two prizers we could kill. Artisan for Solrock, but I'd love to. Oh my gosh, I'd love to. Nothing would make me happier. Nothing would make me happier than to Artisan for Solrock. I would cry tears of joy. If only I could. If only I could. Both Solrock surprised. Both of the Solrock surprised. $16. I just need a top deck like research, or I mean, I'd even be okay with a Carmine. I don't want a Carmine, but I'll take a Carmine. I'd rather research. But I mean, everything's in there. Dawn lets you search for a base. Oh, I do know Dawn. Yeah. Basic first stage, second stage. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Please. I'll take Nest Ball. No, you're good. And Fez is prized. And Fez is prized. And Fez. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 3 Carmines. 2 researches. Both of our draw cards. That's just so sad. It's really quite sad. It's really quite sad is what it is. Nothing to Artisan for. So, you know, that sucks. That sucks. Ugh. Yeah, we're real cooked here, chat. We're real cooked here. Yeah, they better give us a Mega Blastoise set at some point. Because now we have a Mega Venusaur set, a Mega Charizard set. We best be getting a Mega Blastoise in the set after Infernal. Or, not Infernal. Inferno X was what it was called. Phantasmal Flames is the US name. The IRs in this set are really pretty, though. I'm a big fan of Ludicolo, the Charcadet, obviously. The Piplop's really cute. The Yamper's really good. The Rotom EX is really solid. Alright, we're not cooked yet. We're not cooked The game could still be alive, chat. Just, come on, give me literally anything. How much damage am I at least doing right now, at least? 11? Okay. Am I doing enough for knockout? I didn't even do the math. I don't think I am. One short! One short! That's so sad. That's so sad. One energy short. That's so upsetting. I didn't want to punch it because then they just use Powerful Rage to kill. Man, that sucked. What are you energy switching here? I guess to put... Wait, why are you energy switching that, actually? You can't attack without... What are you doing? What was the point of that? What was the point of that? That's funny. Saw a deck with a Charizard X Mag Gurnia healing 90 every time you attach an energy fan or a Correlation attachment. Oh, that's crazy, actually. But, a card from Mega Jinx. Wait, what is Mega Jinx? I don't... Is there a Mega Jinx coming out? I don't think there is a Mega Jinx. Yeah, they haven't announced... I don't think... Mega Jinx doesn't exist as a Pokemon. Let alone a card in the TCG. Yeah, this Rotom SIR is cool to sell. What do you punch me with? This tag does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Okay. That's cool, I guess. No longer can use Briar. Chat, we're still in it. It's not over yet. Okay, it's kind of over. That's so dumb. That was so... We just could not draw anything. It wasn't even the fact that they were playing Crustle. We just were not drawing useful cards. And also our Solrocks being priced kind of screwed us. Look how far we've dropped playing this deck. I can't tell you the last time I was below 1,500. Also, I don't blame the deck. It's the player. The deck is solid. I also am just not as familiar enough with it that I am doing some pretty hefty misplays with it. But that game was not misplayed. That game was horrific prizing and horrific top decks. I nerded out and did the math on the Wook Trio. We have 87% chance to hit 1 heads, 50% chance to hit 2 heads, and 12.5% chance to hit 3 heads. What? Tails? But I said earlier that heads never wins. And now Tails is 1. How could this have happened? How could this have happened? Tails never wins. It never wins. Only 1 Mully. These card backs are kind of cool. A little trippy. Like they're stacked up and down. I like that. That's cool. Gibble. Gibble. Oh, they chose to go first. How dare they want to go first? Don't they know I wanted to go first? Don't they know it's more of a benefit to me if I go first? You okay, Merlin? Chat, we've walked a mile. Okay, Okay, so right now I'm seeing Vessel, Fighting Energy, Ultra Ball, the 2 Energy, or the Energy and the Jet Energy. Ultra Ball for... It's definitely won't Squawk down, because I'll have like an empty hand from there. Because I was like, I could get Lunatone and Solrock, and I guess that is technically true. I could do both of those things. Okay, I was like, Squawk, if one of them is prized, it'll change our mind. We do have a Legacy prized. Grab the Lunatone. Squawk. Good ol' Squawk. Do I care to bench the Fez? Not really. If it comes up later, but I mean, it's also a weakness angle because it's weak to fighting. And losing 2 Night Stretchers feels pretty bad. Losing 2 Night Stretchers feels pretty bad. I think we just have to be mindful about when to pass and when to hold. Let's actually use a Night Stretcher for some fighting energy to Lunar Cycle. Okay. Could see Ultra Ball Carmine play next turn. Ultra Ball, get ourselves a Ceruledge. I think we are good to bench Guy. I think we're okay to just pass here. I don't know if the damage ever matters. You know what? I should have bossed it and punched that for 40. It probably would have been good too. What deck do you think is better, Grimsnarl or Ceruledge EX? Better in what, in like against one another, or like in the format as a whole? I don't know. I mean, Grimsnarl EX has some rough matchups, but I mean their damage spread is strong. Ceruledge I haven't played enough of to have a strong opinion on it. Like, it seems like it's pretty strong, pretty well, but Neo Upper. Is Neo Upper typically the ace spec in Garchomp? I'm trying to think what else it would have been, though. I guess Prime Catcher or Secret Box? I don't think Secret Box has much of a use here. I guess Neo Upper... I mean, Neo Upper does make sense, because it does allow them to do their secondary attack. I don't know, I feel like Neo Upper isn't worth it. I don't know. Grimsnarl is solid. Ceruledge has been around for a bit and has not had any overly major incredible placements. We'll push you. I think we're just gonna let this guy. We're just gonna kill this guy. Let those guys chill. Which means we will throw Briar, which is, I'm okay with. Okay, losing Briar. Ultra Ball for Ceruledge. I think we are just going to use the Night Stretcher to get the other Charcadet down. Or, actually, how much am I hitting for right now? 110 if I Night Stretcher for energy. I think we leave the energy. And we could grab Fez. I mean, at this point, we're... Yeah, let's grab Fez at this point. I was like, at this point, we're already at such, like, a weird positioning that I don't think giving this is that much of a big deal. Attach for turn. We are hitting 130 still. This will get us the math we need. I actually should have held off on... No, never mind. I was like, I should have held off in case Legacy, but I know Legacy isn't in there. I know Legacy is prized, so I don't care about Legacy. Because I know it will never make a difference. Yo, hold up a second. Where are the... Both of the Ceruledges are prized? I gotta be better about prize checking in this matchup, or in this deck. I think that is my biggest weakness with this deck, is price checking is so important, because you lose Ceruledges too easy. You lose Ceruledges way too easy. I feel like I kind of want a thicker... I feel like I want a thicker Night Stretcher. Like, one more Night Stretcher. But we get the Ceruledge, so that's fine. I don't know. Or maybe... I feel like Super Rod isn't worth it. I don't know. This deck is something. I don't think this is the best build of it. It obviously did well at the tournament last night. But I didn't even really look at what its matchups were. But I don't think this is the best version of this deck. Let me see what its matchups were last night. I didn't even look at that. I just wanted a deck list. I actually had a decent spread of matchups. That's actually fair. Match to Pult, Grimmsnarl, 2 Dangos, both versions of Guardy, Dango, Pidgeot Control, a Mirror, Bolt, and then in Top Cut, Grimmsnarl, Charizard, obviously beat Venusaur. Obviously beat Venusaur. 190. We'll definitely hit the Evo here. I want the kill here for sure, so we are going to research. Pal Pad. Pal Pad could be worth something. Fighting Gong for energy for sure. Look at my trainers. Pal Pad the Briar back. Briar and Boss back, I think. Can never have too many of those. Is there anything to Night Stretcher 4? I don't think so. No. So we will hit the research. Which is 270. It's open to, I guess Vessel would be the only thing that could have put stuff away for us. Yeah, we do just... We do a little bit of a lose here. At least the current math trade. Which is kind of sucky. Really wish we could have not had bad math happening here. 330 is a high number to reach. A high number to reach. Wait, I missed how they did 190. Actually, how do they do 190? Because this is plus 30, so that should only be 130. Oh, I didn't even see they played Premium Power. Okay, I missed that. I was distracted. I guess the Gatorade's pretty good in this deck. Toadstool I don't think really majorly hurts me. Assuming I still have fire energy. No, I think I genuinely think this deck could be good. I don't think I'm playing it very well right now. I know for a fact I'm not playing it very well right now. I just don't know the deck well enough. I need more time with it, and I also want to change up some of the list a little bit. But I need to think on that. I feel like the Jet Energy doesn't offer very much. I mean, it gets you out of, like, corner binds. But I feel like that's not worth it for those being there, and I would rather have, like, an air balloon option for when you open, like, a Solrock or a Fez or something. I want to be able to retreat to actually, when I'm going second, do something with it. I don't know. Lots of thoughts. I also only have 8 cards left in deck. And is any of it fire energy? Maybe I have one more fire energy. I could have attacked for 70, but that doesn't kill. Wait, it does kill. Oh, no, I did my math wrong. Oh, shoot, I missed math. I did my math wrong. Oops. Doesn't matter. I did my math so wrong, because 70 does kill, right? Yeah, because they have 60 HP less. I did my math so wrong. I could have just clicked on it to see that my math was wrong. I still think we're okay. I think I might Turo Fez to force them to only take 1 prize next turn. Because they can get 100 with a Premium Pro. Yeah, I think we Turo Fez here. Get that off the table. And then we Abyssal Flames for knockout. And I don't think they have a way to reach 270. I could be completely wrong, but I don't think they have a way to reach 270. Because they're doing 60 more. Oh, wait, no, they can absolutely reach 270. Oh, they can absolutely reach 270. Easily. The second attack does 260. I thought the second attack did 200, so they would only need one premium. Can we play? I'm playing a game right now. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm playing a game right now already. This might just truly be a terrible matchup. They have game here. There's nothing else. I mean, they take knockout here. I didn't bench the other Charcadet because it doesn't do anything for me. I have no way to recover the Ceruledges that are there. My third Ceruledge is prized. My third Ceruledge is prized, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, that's just game. Why did they play that? I don't know why you played your Premium Power Pro. I mean, other than just because you could, but I feel like you'd want to hold on to that for potential. You don't know what comes out. Next game, of course. Nah, I'm playing ladder right now. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this deck. I've been losing a lot with it, but I know it's also primarily me. Primarily me not knowing the deck too well. Also, it's just so easy to lose pieces with it. I think that's the other important piece for this deck, is knowing when to squawk, knowing when to Carmine early, and knowing when you just need to hold your pieces. Because, like, losing early stretchers, losing early Ceruledges when you don't have those pieces. I want to play around with this deck more, for sure. For sure, I want to play around with this deck more. Get a better feel for it. Not tonight, though. Because right now, I am playing it poorly, and I know I am. And I want to have fun. I want to have fun, and right now I'm not having fun with that deck because I need to sit down and figure it out a little bit more. We'll actually hold this. I won't play this. That way they don't know what I'm playing just yet. That way they don't know what I'm playing just yet. Sorry, my legs are killing me. Okay, we got a little bit of a mirror match going here. Got a little mirror match. I also need a new song. I feel like the song's been going on forever. I want boss. No. Yeah, you think they're playing? Yeah. Some people just throw on fun sleeves. I mean, so do I. I throw on a lot of fun sleeves. My sleeves never really match what I'm playing. Oh, no. I have Rare Candy in hand. Togepi is prized, Togekiss is not. So if we get it later, potentially we'll set it up. And one to bench. I don't want to give them a 2 prize angle, so I think I'll just put down the gimmies. And kind of a sucky trolley. Didn't really put too much on the board for me. considering between the attack or not. I don't think I want to attack here. I think I actually might want to... Well, no, because then that could give them a one-price knock. I could balloon, retreat, minor errand to give myself 2 energy for next time, or just hold this. They aren't going to reset my hand. And we can just cipher next turn. Yeah, we know they aren't going to... Alright, that was... I don't love that. Sleeves not indicative of deck. Some people do, though, tend to play sleeves, coin, everything that matches. I mean, I always just play the 151 sleeves and then the Espeon coins, because I think they're all fun to look at. Where do you enter? Where do you enter what? A house? Through a door, typically. Where do you enter, like, a swimming pool? I guess that depends if you want to use the diving board. Or you could use... you could use the stairs. So I guess it's really up to you and how you want to get there. I think we cipher, just set up for next turn to start knocking these dudes out. No, you know, we'll cycle here and because we could potentially hit the stuff we need here. We don't, but we could have. We could have, and wouldn't that have been cool? We'll go and attach for turn. We will Vessel Artie. I'll grab 2 fighting. Then we'll cipher. Boss for sure. I don't even know if there's anything else I want. I mean, obviously I do want boss. Maybe gear for the next turn. Gives options. I mean, they could pop off next. They could pop off before I'm able to. But I'm hoping I'm able to pop off before they're able to. I'm hoping I'm able to pop off before they are. Mega Evolution Packs. Oh, to enter the giveaway for the Mega Evolution Packs. Okay, so first you've got to go... look, we got to make it... we can't make it too easy, obviously, because then everyone will be able to get Mega Evolution Packs. I'm sure you understand. We want to make it... we want to make it open for multiple people to have the chance. So we do make it a little bit difficult to enter the giveaway. So first things first, you need to drive to your nearest McDonald's and buy a quarter pounder. And then you have to film yourself eating the quarter pounder. And you have to finish eating it in less than 25 seconds. If you're unable to eat a quarter pounder in under 25 seconds, then just, I'm sorry, unfortunately, you're not able to enter the giveaway. They're still on about that. No, it's been like multiple people. It's either the same person trolling, or someone earlier mentioned the Discord. I think the person who entered earlier was just really pissed that I didn't engage with them. So then I think they went and posted it in a Discord that I was doing a giveaway. But like, joke's on them. All they're giving me is engagement. I love it. It's just, it's so funny to me, just people's just assumption that they are deserved things. It's just so funny to me. Oh, they posted me in the PokeRev Discord. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. PokeRev. PokeRev is like a big like YouTuber who just opens a lot of packs, and I don't watch their content to state one way or another if there's someone who actually enjoys Pokemon or if they just open packs to open packs. So I can't talk on that, but I do know that they are someone who just rips packs. We get 2 in the discard. And then we can recover those two. I don't think we need the candy or the Togekiss. I don't want to throw them away either. Because what if we are able to set it up? What if we are able to set it up? $100, $200, $300. Still never heard of them. They're a fairly well-known YouTuber. Oh wait. My phone is trying to update on me. I don't want you to do this. Okay. I'm gonna do some research into said dude. Oh, that was his voice. That was really loud. Since he was really loud. I was gonna see what this guy's Discord even is. I'm so sorry that was so loud. That scared me as well, to be fair. Or not to be fair. It's not fair. This guy doesn't even have a link to his Discord. How am I supposed to even see it? Alright, I'm gonna mute desktop audio, because I'm afraid it's gonna happen again. It did. It did. That was so loud. Oh my gosh, that was so loud. My volume is turned down so low too. Why is this dude's audio that loud? That's crazy. I can't even see where you join this guy's Discord. It's only for members? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, sure, if you want to get them removed. Or don't. I don't really care. Yeah, it came through my mic. And I keep my volume down pretty low. Yeah, it's definitely a false giveaway. So the guy came into the chat. You could probably scroll back because I think YouTube chat saves it. And they just like immediately started spamming, do a giveaway, do a giveaway, do a giveaway. And I was like, no. I won't. People be silly. I think there's only one fighting energy left, so I'm gonna grab the Solrock. Let's go! What a setup! What a setup! What a setup! What a setup! I probably should have put another Goldango there. Probably should have given myself another Goldango. That's fine. And probably the Turo. $400, so we'll go ahead and attach here. And we'll punch for 100, 200, 300. Cool. Hey, who's out here wasting the time? They could be doing something more fun. I don't. People just. People are weird. People are weird. Man, we were never gonna see that Togepi. Okay, didn't want to click your prize cards. That's cool though. Alright, we got one more Superior Recovery, and then we have Super Rod as well to get stuff back. We should be okay. We should be okay. Ooh, is that the Pokeball pattern? That's fun. From, White Flare. Hey, thanks for swinging through. Thanks for that. Sorry for your time being wasted. Have a good one. Alright, they get the Genesect. They definitely are going to get the attack off here. We should fairly easily be able to recover enough here. A 17-card deck. Unless they target down our Fez. Which I don't think they can. Because they played Lilies. So they at least they counter catcher actually, so they can pretty easily. He paid to be in the Discord, so we can't completely remove him from the court. That's crazy though. Imagine paying to get into a Discord to just like troll. That's wild. People are crazy. I think I'll definitely send Gimme up, and because we can always air balloon here if we're able to get both of our Dangos. I think that's best case scenario. Hey, look at that. It is indeed best case scenario. Let me do quick math in my head. I believe that's just game. I don't even need the boss. Yep, that's just game. Cool. Like, I could have bossed the Genesect to require 1 less energy, but that's just game. GG's. Big coughs. I have a bit of a cough going on today, which I haven't loved. It's not been super awful, but it has been around a bit, and I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. I hope I'm not like getting full sick. Because also, I am planning to spend the majority of tomorrow playing Digimon. Not on stream, just recording content. I don't know. I am planning to like get out some videos, make some videos for it. I don't know how it'll go. I'm hoping it'll be enjoyable. Like, the videos. I think the game's gonna be super fun. I think the game's gonna be super fun. I need to see what time my GameStop opens at. Yeah, what time does my GameStop open? I want to say they open at like 11. They do. And GameStop has crazy hours now. I feel like they used to be open so much more, but also GameStop is not as well off as they used to be. You realize you might not be able to play Digimon? Why not? Bum bum. Yo, don't do anything, just pass. Not the Poffin. Not the Poffin. Not the Poffin. Bum bum bum. Depends on a computer can handle it. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it'll eventually be on the Switch. Cyber Sleuth did a similar thing where it released on all the other stuff, and then, like, multiple years later, released on Switch. I don't know why. I don't know if it's some weird, like, thing with Nintendo since, like, Pokemon. But, I mean, Nintendo isn't Game Freak or the Pokemon company, so I don't know why they would care. But I also don't know why they would choose, because it's coming out on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So I don't know why they would choose to just not also put it on the Switch, or at least the Switch 2. Even if it was a graphics thing, the Switch 2 exists. So I am really confused why it isn't going on to those, but a Vessel, who wants that? Oh, that's true. Digimon was on the deal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they're choosing to do this. All of our energies here. We got a prized Dango. Got a prized Solrock. Got a prized Arven. Would have loved to have opened Arven. Got a prized Precious Trolley. Okay, our trolley's prized. And Poffin. Okay. And Rare Candy. Okay. I know our prizes at least. It's gonna be a tough one. I'll tell you that. This is gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. Yeah, I don't know why they're not releasing it on the Switch. And yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be for the computer, like power wise. That's why I just ended up getting it for Xbox. And also, I just like playing games on the Xbox. I like achievements. So that's my plan tomorrow. I'll go pick it up. Do lunch, and then because I don't work tomorrow, and then just like record some episodes. I don't know what my release schedule for is gonna be. I assume probably twice weekly, like I do most things. But I don't know. Maybe I'll really be feeling it. I also don't know how long the game is. I don't know if we know how long the game is right now. It looks like it's around 40-ish hours. Yeah, article from an hour ago. Which I love that. That's like a solid time for like an RPG. Alright, Fighting Gong could be good here. This could... Did they do anything last turn? They only team Evo? Just that was it? Okay. Alright. Give me a Solrock or a Lunatone. Okay, well, you're at least giving me 100 damage so I can kill Curlia. That's something. That's something. I didn't want to pull one of them out. I wanted to give the most amount of opportunity here, so I'm just going to still hold this. But I could get Iono'd next turn, so I guess I'll play it, actually. There's only one Solrock here, but we are actually going to take a prize. We're going to take a prize card. What if the prize card's Solrock? That's going to make me so mad if the prize card's Solrock. Oh my... I'll lose it. I'll lose it. Confirm. 100 damage. 100 damage. Okay, Buddy Poffin. Cool. Not helpful. Well, actually it is. I can at least put down another gimme. I think this is the first Guardy player I've actually seen with the Mystery Garden. I haven't seen or at least it hasn't come out in a lot of the matches that I've done against Guardy. But I mean, it's pretty powerful. Once during each player's turn, that player may discard an energy card from their hand, draw cards until they have as many cards as Psychic Pokemon in hands. Like right now, they get to discard a Psychic and draw 3 cards. It seems like it's a no-brainer stadium to go into Guardy. But I mean, I don't know. Artisan is also pretty important for them. Pass angle? Is this a pass angle? It is. Let's go. Top deck air balloon. Okay, well, Vessel's pretty good too, I guess. Both the balloons are in here, and 3 of the Arvins are. So there's likelihood that we do hit it and get to make something happen. Lots of likelihoods. I think we do Earthen Vessel. I think it's a big deal that we Vessel. Actually, I want to leave at least 1 bench space in case we hit the Lunatone. I want to leave a bench space for the Lunatone. I hate that Genesect had to come out, but I mean, Genesect had to come out. Does the Vitality Band matter? It could matter. So let's just get rid of Fez for now. Fez could come back into play later. We always super rot it back if we need to. Win bonus for 1. Let's go. Let's go. Fighting Gong. Oh, let's go. Big let's go energy. Togekiss, you're dead to me, Togekiss. I held the Fighting Gong because I was hoping to either hit another Darkness Energy, or not Darkness, Fighting Energy, or hit the Lunatone itself. Because right now I'm hitting 150, so if I draw cards, which I guess I don't really need to draw right now. But we'll have that for next turn, because I just want to take the knockout here. I would rather just get confirmed knockout. Both of my medals in the discard, which is something to be mindful of. But, I mean, they're not playing a Toadstool build, so we should be fine. Should be fine. Should be. Yeah, I'm so pumped for Digimon tomorrow, though. I'm so excited about it. Alright, they need Rare Candy Guardy. I mean, they've gone through a decent amount of their deck. Okay, Secret Box for maybe one of the missing pieces. Dude, I realized that was the research, but they haven't Mystery Garden. I guess they're hoping to get down another, but I feel like a 3-card draw is pretty solid. I feel like maybe they have another Psychic in hand, but I feel like you'd want to hold that Psychic to make use of the Mystery Garden, because they haven't used it this turn yet. I don't think they used it last turn either. Huh. Huh. Yeah, hopefully they bring it to the Switch relatively soon as well. Rare Candy Team Evo. And was that Artisan as well? Yeah. And Lilies. So they probably have Guardian hand. Which is cool. If they don't have Guardian hand, they're kind of cooked. Okay, now they have Ultra Ball. Artisan and TM Evo for Guardy. Rare Candy to Guardy to Ralts. Super Rod. What are you super rodding? Okay. Oh, the monkey. The monkey makes sense. I was like, the Curly and the Ralts. What's the third? I honestly forgot I killed a monkey. 2-card hand. They've already researched. Do we know what those 2 cards are? One of them is Lily. The other card is. But we know one of them is Lily's. So potentially nothing else is being played here. But they can kill, because they do have 6 energy in here. Oh, and I got rid of my Tool Scrapper, didn't I? I feel like Tool Scrapper is... I mean, this matchup's already pretty in our favor. I really like Tool Scrapper, though. I should find a way to fit it back in. I think I switched the Tool Scrapper for the Gear. The Gear is also pretty good. I don't know. I just don't know. 300 damage. Nice, nice, nice. Because I have no way to just push 2 damage to kill here. I mean, I could just send up Solrock and punch kill. Which I think honestly could be the play, is just kill with Solrock. Because if I leave that damage there like I boss this... I don't know, I feel like we just kill with Solrock. We'll push you up because we can just retreat you away. We'll grab the Fighting Energy. So yeah, I think we just kill with Solrock. I don't think there's anything else we really want to do. Even with a boss angle. I mean, boss, they punch for 300 still. I feel like we just got to kill this guy and just... I mean, I know they have Lilies in hand. Man, I do wish I played the Tool Scrapper. But they're Lilying, so they're not bossing, so they'd have to counter Catcher. Well, we aren't going to put the Togepi into play. Togepi... Having Togepi late game. I mean, Togepi would be great, but Rare Candy's in there. We're not guaranteed to grab the candy. So we'll see. If we grab the candy here, maybe. But we don't. We grab the draw. I don't know, which is a way I could see dropping the Togekiss line. I like it. When it sets up and works, it is real nice, and it is fairly easy to set up, but that's assuming, again, a piece isn't prized. As soon as a piece is prized, you're just kind of screwed. And those are 3 cards that I don't know. I feel like it just helps in so many matchups. They can potentially fix things for you. But I just don't know if it's worth it. Iono here doesn't really matter to me. No, I would not like Chikorita. Unless it's shiny. And it isn't. So why would I ever want Chikorita? This is also probably our last game. I just realized what time it is. I'm ready for dinner. Elizabeth will be home soon. We do have gear, could potentially reach a boss. So we can't kill Screamtail even with everything. They can get 160 without Bravery Charm. So they can't kill any of our 2 prizers, which is nice. But I mean, I have Bravery Charm in hand, and they're just toying with me. You know, they could be toying with me. I don't think it would run very well looking at the requirements. Sad. They probably kill... I think Lunatone is better here. Because it forces me to have to retreat. Killing the Solrock, I don't think is the correct play. I think killing the Lunatone is better. Because then it forces me... Like right now, if I had Balloon, for instance, I could, you know, retreat, bop to the top. Could set up a Cypher. This is only hitting for 1, so I would really love to... I mean, I don't have enough energy, so I feel like we have to Cypher. Merlin, are you okay, bud? I feel like we have to Cypher. I feel like we have no way around it. I feel like this is not a game that we can, like, boss in. I would have to hit... Yeah, because I need superior energy retrieval too badly. Because I don't even have metal in here, so I need superior to play. So you know what? We'll coin bonus for 1, and if it's superior energy, we'll consider. Okay, but it's boss. But again, I mean, I don't have enough to do anything, so we have to Cypher. It puts us into a decent prize positioning, so I guess we're fine. I guess we're fine. Because they need 3 prizes, I need 2. They don't really have a way to take 3 prizes. Metal, fighting. There's 1 extra metal in the... They could Iona me, which would be rough, but I'm okay putting the energy back in the deck. I'm okay with it going back to the deck. Hey, there's the rare candy. Like, Expedition 33, I wouldn't play that game. It looks so interesting and fun. Not anything to have. Want to run on your surface. Oh, yeah, that one looks very graphical. Very graphic heavy. It's on Game Pass, but it's one of those games that, like, at some point I'll probably play it, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But it is a game that definitely looks very, very interesting. Very pretty. 2 for 120. I don't think you hit enough here to even knock out the Genesect, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah. Even with your bench full, you're not hitting enough to kill Genesect. And you also wouldn't really want to attack with Lily's Clefairy, because I only need 2 energy per game. I mean, Monkeys fix the math for the kill on the Genesect, but it doesn't fix the math for a kill on a Goldango, I don't think. You also can only attach 1. You can't attach 2. Oh, Mega Guardy. I wasn't considering Mega Guardy. What's up, Mark? How you doing?
Which again, I mean, you just take a knockout here. And you've also... Oh, wait, you have a no-card deck. Wait, I just realized they have no cards in their deck. All I have to do is pass. Have they realized they decked them? I don't think they have game here, right? I don't know how they would get game. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm buzzing tonight because I sold my Lucario Gold and bought the SIR. Yo, let's go. The SIR is so much prettier. The SIR is so much better. You have 0 prizes. You have 0 prizes, my guy. Or 0, cards. I have game. Boss and Superior. I have game. I do have game, but I'm just gonna pass. I'm just gonna pass, because I think that's funnier. I have game, but I think that's funnier. That's wild. That's so silly. Briar? Yeah, Briar is only for Terra only, so neither Guardy nor Mega Guardy can use it. That's so funny. I couldn't agree more. The gold is super cool looking, but my ultimate chase from is the Mega. Yeah, the Mega Lucario SIR is just so cool. For those of you who don't know what it looks like, before we wrap up here, because that was our last game, I'll just show you what the Mega Lucario SIR is. That's so cool. My face is covering it a little bit, but you get the idea. Mega Lucario and Mega Venusaur fighting, and then this is the gold one, which is whatever. I'm not a big fan of the gold cards personally. It's cool, but I honestly think I would enjoy this card more if it was like fully colored instead of being full gold. I think like this pose and everything would look cooler with just like regular stuff. But this is a very cool art. I don't think the Mega... Does Venusaur have like the opposite of it? I don't think they do, right? I actually don't know what their SIR is. No, oh no, their SIR is not that. Their SIR is... Wait, not that. This is their SIR. Because their SIR follows the connecting art of the Bulbasaur. Follows the connecting art of the Bulbasaur. I forgot about that. Yeah, gold background would have been cool. My chase for this set is a cheap card, which is a good thing that it's a cheap card. Okay, wait, before I say, Mark, do you want to guess what my chase is for this set? It's a cheap card. It's so dumb, but I want it so bad. How cheap? I think it's like 30 bucks right now, maybe 40. It was a little bit more, but it dropped off. So I'll definitely buy it at some point. It's 37 bucks right now. I'll buy it at some point if I don't ever end up pulling it or trade for it. That's the goal is to try and trade for it. I need to set up my trade. I need to redo my trade binder. That is something that I keep saying I want to do, and I just haven't done. I need to sit down and go through my bulk and actually set up my trade binder. And I haven't done it. It's a lot of people hate the card so much, but I think the art is just so silly and perfect. I want Lieutenant Surge's bargain. I think it's pretty dumb. And I that's why I love it so much. The art is I love it. I love it. My second chase, I will say, is a little tease. I have pulled. It is like so bad it's good. It's so bad it's good. My second chase I did already pull. I won't tell you what it is though, because it's gonna be in an upcoming YouTube short. It's gonna be in an upcoming YouTube short. But I did pull my secondary chase, and also obviously the Mega Lucario is there. But I just never try and hope for SIRs. I never try and make SIRs my chase, especially expensive ones, because I just don't want to let myself down. Yeah, the Mars Shadow Jump, we were talking about it earlier today. It's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb. I think next time I want to play around with Alakazam a bit more. I also want to pick up this promo at some point. The ETB I got was the Lucario one. Because I love the Riolu promo. I also need to get put these into my keep binder. I just haven't put anything in my binder yet. But I do want to buy this promo, which I imagine the promo is pretty cheap. The non-Pokemon Center promo. I don't care about Pokemon Center promos. I don't care about Pokemon Center promos. Wait, did I misspell Alakazam? Yo, is it really 20 bucks? Wow, how much is the Pokemon Center stamped one then? I imagine it'll... Well, it is a decent card. It's a cool art. It's decent in the deck. So I'm not overly surprised it's 20 bucks. I was expecting it to be around like 10, honestly. I was expecting it to be around 10, honestly. Well, I don't even see the... Maybe that is the Pokemon Center one. Because I don't see another one. So maybe that is the Pokemon Center. No, the Pokemon Center's 95. Oh, that's also true. I did forget about that, Mark. That is a good point. A lot of the stuff got delayed everywhere. So a lot of cards right now are going to be at some interesting prices because people want to get it. I did forget about that. That is a very good point. Togekiss and Alakazam. Yeah, Togekiss and Alakazam does look pretty good. I want to honestly steal... I don't know where he got the deck list from. But one of the guys that plays in my local area that he posted a video today with his deck list of it. Let me see if I can grab the video really quickly. I'm not going to play it tonight because like we're wrapping up here, but I do want to play it at some point. Where's the video at? Okay, wait. I wish I could set up YouTube to automatically be like muted when I open a video. So I hate it when they aren't. Here's the link. Oh no, that's to his channel. That's awkward. I didn't mean to send a link to his channel. I wanted to send a link to the video. Maybe that link will work. I want to send a link to the video. But I mean, that's the guy. He's great. Really good guy. Played him. We right now we have played at cups and challenges, like just anytime competitively. I think we've played like 4 or 5 times right now. And I think I currently, our last game we played, because it was a bad matchup for him. I have now taken the lead in our back and forth, which is fun. I'm going to do 2 more soft resets here to end the day at 29:30. Actually, no, I'm just going to get the shiny at 29.29, because why wouldn't I get the shiny at 29.29? 29.29 is too perfect a number to not get the shiny. Obviously, it's going to give it to me at 29.29. Okay, well, screw you, game. Going to do 1 more soft reset. I don't know when my next stream is. Or no, I do know my next stream. My next stream's Saturday. What am I talking about? My next stream's Saturday. How did I like Ceruledge? I need to play around with it more. I was playing it poorly. I was making bad decisions with it. It seems like it's a good deck. It seems like it's fun in certain situations, but it's one where you definitely have to be mindful of how much pieces you're throwing away. Because if you throw away the wrong piece, and you don't have a way to recover it, like in early Squawks or early Carmines. So it's one that I need to sit with and consider a bit more. I don't think this is the best deck list for it. I think there's definitely some better ways to build it. But it seems interesting. I don't like it better than Soldango. That I want to play. I want to try out that version. I want to try one with Drillbur and Blender. I want to try out Drillbur and Blender as well to see if I like that better. Because there were a few times I was like, I would like to get just a little bit more energy going. And I don't feel like the Legacy Energy... I don't think it's given enough juice for it, but... Might want to add a Fanrotom to Alakazam. It would help you grab your Dunsparces, but it wouldn't help you get Abras. Right? I'm pretty sure Fanrotom is just... Unless I'm stupid. It's been a while since I've played a deck with a Fanrotom. Is it any Pokemon under 100 HP, or is it only normal types? Where's literally anything that plays Fanrotom?
Wait, Eevee, Flareon box. Yeah, it's colorless Pokemon. But you can grab Buddy Buddy. That's fair. Oh, Buddy Buddy for Abra, Fan Rotom for Dun Sparse. And then you have a 70 HP attacker with Assault Landing if you get a Stadium play. I don't know. Could be interesting. But, I mean, you have so much draw power. I don't know. I want to play around with the Alakazam deck a little bit more. We also got... This is how I feel about the Ceruledge deck. I have not been below 1,500 for a long time. And I just played it really poorly. So I want to try out the Drillbur and Blender build to see if it feels a little bit more consistent, where I feel like I am not having to throw away as many pieces. But anyways, next stream is going to be Saturday. We're playing, continuing our hardcore run of Pokemon Gen 5. I actually don't remember what we're playing. If we're playing Black or White. We're playing Gen 5 hardcore Black and White. That's going to be at 2 p.m. And then I don't know yet what my schedule... Did I deck out? No, but I just ran out of pieces. Like, one of my games I lost because I had game if I just had Ceruledge. But I didn't have Ceruledge because 2 of them were in the discard pile, and the other one was prized. And I also was out of Night Stretchers, but that didn't matter anyways, because the opponent had Toadschool down. But I would have had game without it, and just a few other times it just feels slightly inconsistent, which could just be the build I'm playing. So I don't know. I do want to play around with it a little bit more. Next week, streams are going to be a little weird. I have my best friends in town, and so they're in town late Saturday through Wednesday, so I might not have any streams at the start of the week, but we'll figure it out. If you haven't already, I just put up a video earlier today about the new Dango Solrock's the deck we were playing here at the end of stream. Check that out. Definitely check out all the YouTube shorts. There's a lot of fun pack openings already, opening up some Mega Evolutions, and I do have some more coming soon. That'll be really exciting. And like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be playing Digimon. I won't be streaming it. I'm going to be making it videos. I don't know what the upload schedule is going to be for it yet, but expect some Digimon to be coming your way soon. I am really excited for Digimon, so hopefully you are as well. But have a good night, everyone. I'll see you later.